Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Nihilego in the Weather Cup for the Ultra League, paired up with Cradily and Slowbro with its Community Day move, Surf. I always love using Nihilego. It's a fun Pokemon, especially in the Ultra League, pretty much the best league for it. Master League, you can put it in the work, it's just going to get walled by Steel types and Ground because of the moves that it does have. Alright, so with that said, if you do enjoy my Go Battle League battle videos, please give it a thumbs up. You all love me on the face cam, huh? I'm going to have to do that more often. Maybe just kind of incorporate it every single other day because the response has been amazing. So I really appreciate that support. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Nihilego up against Kiram here, so we are going to be super effective with our rock slide, so we're going to go ahead and just throw that right away because they're about to take us out here. They use 2 shields also, so we're going to go ahead and swap into our Slowbro. We can let everything go. We resist everything that they're going to throw at us here, and they're going for a Skull, which they can get the attack drop, so that's technically what you would want to go for. Swapping into a Tapu Finn. Unfortunately, our poison type is, well, it's still back there. We can see what we can do here, but we want to keep the Slowbro alive, honestly. It's just going to have so much better of a matchup up against the Poliwrath. So, we're not going to go for Psychic. Throwing the Surf here should be almost enough. Yeah, they're out of here, and we're going to be able to get to the Psychic right as they get to their charge move, and we're looking good. Nihilego is still in the back, and they go for the Scold, and Slowbro is an amazing pick for this cup here. Definitely worth the investment. And it does pretty well in the Open Ultra League also here. Alright, moving it on. We're going to be leading with Cradily the entire time, I'm pretty sure. Met with a Shadow Gyarados. This is a good lead for us here. And we're just going to go straight for the Stone Edge. I'm not going to go for that Grass Knot nonsense. They always let it go, so let's see what happens here. It is a Shadow, so they may be more obligated to shield it up. Going straight for that Stone Edge, and we one-shot it. Love to see it, and they're bringing in a Lapras. This is an amazing matchup yet again. We're going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge because go big or go home. We're not going to get to another charge move. They're going to farm us all the way down here. Or we could have made it to 2 Grass Knots, but hey, it is what it is. We have the Slowbro, and they're retreating with energy and bringing in a Shadow Ho-Oh. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Nihilego, which is going to wall this thing unless they do have Earthquake. They are going to kind of hit pretty hard, even though we do resist the fire and the flying. Let's see how much they do here. Oh, we're shielding it up. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and keep it alive here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and let it go. Sacred Fire again. Brave Bird, look at that. Resisting it, but still doing a ton. We're going to go ahead and farm them down so we have a charge move ready to throw on this Lapras here. Super effective. Plus stab. Rock Slide doing a ton. And that Lapras is loaded up on energy here. But unfortunately for them, they don't have enough to take us out. It is a Slowbro, and they're going to be going for Surf here. And we're going to go ahead and hit our own Surf and take the win, with the Slowbro closing yet again, looking good. Let's keep it moving here. Nihilego, I still need to get a few more candies, but I do want to try it out in the Open Master League. Next battle, met with a Tapu Finn. This is going to be a good lead. They're going to be swapping into Blaziken. I'm going to farm up a little bit of extra energy, and they're bringing the Slowbro. Now, if they hit me with a Brave Bird, that is going to do a ton of damage, as you can see here. But since we do resist the counters and they do debuff themselves, we're going to go ahead and just let it go. And they're backing out. We take the win with that Slowbro. Let's go. All right. Nihilego didn't have to do anything there. Next battle, met with a Wall Rain. We are going to be taking super effective from that Ice. Unfortunately, I really wish Rock resisted Ice. All right, here we go. So they're going to be hitting me with an Icicle Spear. We're going to go for the Grass Knot to see if we can get a shield out of them. And they're letting it go, unfortunately. Okay, that's not great, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and catch an Icicle Spear with our Slowbro here, see what's going on. Retreat with energy on our Cradily, and they're bringing in a Swampert, and this is an okay matchup here. We're going to go for Surf. You know, we don't really need to build all the way up to Psychic here and letting that Earthquake go. They're not going to be able to take us out with that quick move. So let's see if they want to shield up after building up to Psychic. They're going to be using a shield, getting to another Surf here. It looks like they almost might be able to farm us down. Let's see what happens. And no, it would have been like a double KO there. All right, so hitting me with the Hydro Cannon. I don't think they have another one ready to go. Okay, they do. All right, so we're going to be using our last shield. I remember this too. I was kind of annoyed with myself here. All right, so they're bringing in their Wall Rain. We're going to go ahead and go for that Grass Knot. They're shielding up. We swap into Nihilego. They used up their last shield. They've got a Charizard in the back, and that's pretty much a wrap for them. This thing is going to one-shot Charizard. Easy money. Down it goes, and we're going to be super effective to the Wall Rain. I mean, we don't even need to hit a charge move. They're going to be backing out. We take that win. We're looking good and moving it on to our next battle here. Nihilego putting in that work. Next one, we're met with a Jellicent. Yes. Thank you. I'll take it. This is a good lead. They're going to be swapping into a Kingdra. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Slowbro. Just because, you know, Could have stayed there with the Cradily, but let's go ahead and just bring in the Slowbro here. Hitting me with an Outrage, calling it, and using up that shield. That's great. Now we're just going to go straight for the Psychic here. Now we kind of want to win this matchup because it was so good with the Jellicent here. So let's see if they want to double shield as well. I am going to shield up this next one, and they do go for an Outrage. Alright, so we're calling that. Going to go for a Surf. Let's see, do they want to shield up a massively resisted Surf? They're letting it go, and they still have one shield left, but we're winning that matchup. We needed to get that Surf off. Bringing in the Jellicent, and we are shieldless at this point. Bringing in the Cradily. If they let this go, this is going to be doing about 75% or 70% of their health. They shielded up, using up their last shield, and we don't really need to look out for a Shadow Ball. I mean, there's nothing we can do at this point, but yeah, let's see if they're going to catch. Yep, swapping into an Abomasnow. We're going to go for Stone Edge, farm them up here, and then swap into the Nihilego and see if we can just go ahead and farm them down. They're going to be getting to a charge move. Energy Ball is going to do a decent amount because we are part rock. Look at that. Nihilego not really able to take hits in the Ultra League, huh? Yeah, because it does reach a massive combat power, and when those kind of Pokemon are in the lower leagues, it's not going to be able to take hits as opposed to it being in its best league, like say the Master League. Unfortunately, again, we are going to encounter the Steel and Ground types that are just not going to be able to, can't do nothing with it. Alright, so we got the Cradily back in here up against the Jellicent, taking them out. We take the win. We're looking good. We had a good lead. Are we going to see a bad lead? A mirror match. Okay, sounds good to me. There's going to be best buddied up and a higher combat power, so they are going to be able to get priority over that attack, I would assume. Maybe their attack is lower than mine, but we're going to be throwing a Grass Knot. That does not mean I won CMP. As you can see, they're still farming up here. They got a plan. They know how this works. And we're going to go ahead and let this go here, hitting me with a Grass Knot. That they got plenty of energy over there. We're going to go ahead and throw a Stone Edge right at them here. What's the difference? Stone Edge does a little bit more. It doesn't really matter. I mean, honestly, just keep going Grass Knot, technically. Alright, so what's going to happen here? I do believe they're going to get to, yeah, they're going to be able to hit it first, unfortunately, and take me out. So nobody used a shield here. We're going to go ahead and farm down with the Slowbro, but they're going to be swapping and locking themselves. Sounds good to me. Since they're pretty much almost knocked out with their other Pokemon, I swap into the Nihilego. Wanted to farm down, but they were about to get to a charge move, and I don't really want to take a Psychic, which is super effective, but they're going to be using their shield. Since we still have two, we're going to easily shield this up with Nihilego. Farm them the rest of the way down, well, as if we had a choice. Alright, hit a couple more quick moves, take them out here. What you're going to be bringing into the battle? Show me as an Articuno. Okay. Yeah, Nihilego is going to love this here. We're going to have a blast. One Rock Slide will KO easy. Even if they hit me with an Icy Wind, because it is going to be 4 times effective, and Nihilego's attack is pretty good, as a matter of fact. And, well, again, you're going to be getting stabbed. So I swap into the Slowbro. A little unnecessary, but I'm comfortable enough to do it at this point to just have a little fun, and I kind of want to preserve the Nihilego without getting hit. And they're not going to be able to do too much damage with that Icy Wind, and I would assume Ancient Power. Alright, Hurricane. Always opposite. Do you notice that? Always opposite when I say something. Alright, bringing back that Articuno. We farmed down that Cradily with Confusion, and Slowbro taking the win for us. Next battle, met with another Jellicent. Love to see it. Do they want to swap? Stay in here for a minute because it can throw that Shadow Ball, which is going to be doing a decent amount. Or if they do have Ice Beam, that is also going to be doing a decent amount as well. And I think they actually do have it this time around. Let's see what's going on here. Surf. Okay. Nope, they definitely do not have it. Alright, so letting that go, a Shadow Ball is still not enough, and they're going to be swapping into a Sand Slash. Now, this does kind of screw up my team here. We can hit it with a Rock Slide, but Bulldoze is going to be 4 times effective to Nihilego. Slowbro is going to be weak to the Shadow Claw. So, yeah, not too good of a matchup here. We can hit it with Stone Edge, which is doing a decent amount, but we're just going to go for the Grass Knot at this point. Now, what we want to do is preserve the Cradily. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to use our last shield here. And we're going to try to catch with the Slowbro. So, we're going to build up, and then throw. And we're going to be able to catch an Ice Punch, which is not very effective to the water. And do they want to stay here? They do, because they can get to a Bulldoze. Plus, that Shadow Claw is really digging in. But this is going to be doing enough to take them out. So, let's see what happens here. And they're letting... Oh, it's not enough. Okay. And they get to the Bulldoze. Lovely. Love it. All right. We're not... Yeah. Alright, this is not looking too good. I mean, it could be worse. So they're going to be throwing their energy here. I would assume it's just going to be a Surf. Yeah, not enough to take us out, but... Ooh, we're getting... Oh, nice. We get to our own Surf. Let's go. Let's get it slow, bro, buddy. And it's not enough to take them out, but let's see what happens here. Going to bring in our Cradily. They've got an Abomasnow throwing the Stone Edge. This is looking pretty good here. I think we're going to want to swap into our Nihilego right away. Shieldless battle right here. You've seen how much the Energy Ball did last time. So if they get to that and then a powders or a weather ball. I don't think a weather ball is going to be enough, but we're getting to the rock slide, so it doesn't really matter. Down goes the Abomasnow, and we're going to be able to poison jab down the Jellicent with our Nihilego. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to see? Yeah, another Jellicent. Okay, I love to see it. And they're going to be staying here, and this time we've got the male version. I want the shiny for this for sure. Definitely not going to go out there and, hunt for it. It's not like it's out there right now, but I'm just saying I want the shiny. So, yeah, that's definitely something I would look forward to trading. All right, so they're hitting me with that Shadow Ball, going for the Grass Knot yet again. Let's go ahead and take out that Jellicent, or at least get their shield there. Sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and just let this go yet again. I think we can still survive a Shadow Ball, but they're going to be going for Surf. Great. And we get to that Grass Knot. Looks like we're going to be able to win this unless they want to shield it up and use both shields. Or letting it go, and we haven't used a shield yet. Now that's not good, so we immediately swap because we don't want them to get that much farm on our Cradily. And so we're just going to go ahead and bring in our Slowbro. While the Nihilego can also handle that wall rain because of the rock slide here. And we do resist the ice with the Slowbro, and the Earthquake really isn't doing all too much. I mean, it's doing a good chunk, but nothing to be super worried about at this point since we've already farmed them down this much here. Calling the Icicle Spear, let's go. And we're going to farm them down. Definitely shielding this up because we have a ton of energy and we'll be able to throw a Surf or a Psychic. Let's see what they do have in the back. And it is going to be a Poliwrath. Let's get it. So we're just going to go through with the Psychic. Let's just go ahead and throw that here. Now it is getting a little close because, well, the Nihilego is going to take super effective from water and quite a bit from their fighting. So I'm bringing in the Cradily. I'm like, oh crap, this is actually not too great. But we're getting to the Grass Knot. This is actually going to do a lot of damage. I think I get to another one here. The Cradily just does it. And we freaking do. They were trying to farm us down. Hey folks, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the deck. This is the best day